What is the reason your cat has suddenly decided that the rug or the laundry basket is a better place to go than their own clean litter box? How can you tell the difference between a medical emergency and a simple behavioral protest when your cat leaves a puddle on the floor? Which specific changes in your home environment might be causing your feline friend to feel so stressed that they stop using their designated bathroom area? Have you ever felt the frustration of cleaning the same spot over and over again, only to find that your cat returns to it the very next day? Hi, welcome back to Paw and Order. My name is Carl, and today we are going to solve the mystery of why cats pee outside the box. This is one of the most common problems cat owners face, but with a little bit of detective work and some simple steps, we can get your home smelling fresh again. We will look at how to use specific foods and environmental changes to help your cat feel safe and comfortable using their box every single time. Understanding why a cat stops using their litter box is a simple step that starts with looking at the world through their eyes instead of our own. Cats are very clean animals by nature, so when they pee somewhere they shouldn't, it is almost always a cry for help or a sign of discomfort. It could be that the box is not clean enough for their high standards, or perhaps the type of litter you are using feels scratchy on their sensitive paws. Sometimes, the box is located in a spot that feels too loud or too trapped, making the cat feel vulnerable to attacks from other pets or the vacuum cleaner. We also have to consider medical issues like urinary tract infections, which can make peeing very painful, causing the cat to associate the box with that sharp pain. By taking a calm and methodical approach, we can rule out the scary stuff and focus on making the bathroom experience as pleasant as possible for your pet. Throughout these steps, we will explore how unique food choices and simple English commands can guide your cat back to the right habits without any stress. The first food we are going to use to help your cat feel better and stay hydrated is high-quality wet cat food, mixed with a little bit of extra warm water. Many cats who pee outside the box are actually struggling with crystals or inflammation in their bladder because they do not drink enough water from a bowl. By switching from dry kibble to a moisture-rich wet food, you are flushing out their system and making it much easier and more comfortable for them to go. You want to choose a wet food that is very high in protein and does not have a lot of grain or fillers that can cause inflammation in a cat's small body. When you add a tablespoon of warm water to the pate and mix it into a soup, most cats will lap it up happily, getting the hydration they desperately need. This simple change can often stop the urgency feeling that causes a cat to pee on the nearest soft surface because they simply cannot make it to the box in time. It is a natural way to support their urinary health while giving them a delicious meal that they will look forward to every single day. Using wet food as a primary part of their diet allows you to monitor exactly how much liquid your cat is taking in, which is vital for preventing future accidents. A hydrated cat has diluted urine that doesn't smell as strong and doesn't irritate the lining of the bladder, which is a major reason for box avoidance. You can serve this special wet food soup in a quiet elevated area where the cat feels safe from the rest of the household distractions. This creates a positive association with the area and keeps their stress levels low, which is the #1 goal of our Paw and Order training. I recommend feeding smaller meals of wet food 3 times a day, rather than one large meal to keep their system moving steadily. If your cat is used to dry food, you can slowly transition them by putting a little bit of the wet food on top of their kibble until they get used to the new texture. This slow and steady approach ensures that their stomach stays happy while we work on the bigger behavioral issues in the home. The third benefit of using wet food is that it provides a perfect way to deliver any natural supplements or vitamins your vet might recommend for calming your cat's nerves. Many cats pee outside the box because they are anxious about a new baby, a move, or a stray cat they see through the window outside. You can hide a tiny bit of calming oil or a prescribed supplement in the wet food, and the cat will eat it without any struggle or fear. This helps lower their overall vibe and makes them less likely to react to small changes in the house by marking their territory with urine. We want to create a cat that feels like the king or queen of their castle, and a full, hydrated belly is the first step toward that confidence. Remember to use simple English when you talk to them during mealtime, using a soft and encouraging voice to let them know they are doing a great job. A happy cat is a cat that uses the litter box, and it all starts with the high-quality moisture you provide in their bowl every morning and night. The second food we are going to introduce to support your cat's journey back to the box is fresh, plain pieces of boiled chicken breast with no skin or bones. Chicken is a fantastic high-value reward that we can use to reward the cat specifically for stepping into and using their litter box correctly. Most people only treat their dogs, but cats respond incredibly well to positive reinforcement when the reward is something as tasty as real chicken. You should boil the chicken in plain water, with no salt or onions, then shred it into tiny pieces that are easy for the cat to swallow. Keep these pieces in a small container near the litter box area, so you are always ready to give a reward when you see them using the box. This creates a powerful mental link between the act of using the litter box and receiving the best snack they have ever tasted in their life. It turns a boring or scary chore into a rewarding game, where the cat wins a piece of chicken for doing the right thing in the right place. You can use the boiled chicken to lead your cat to the litter box multiple times a day, to remind them where it is and that it is a safe place to be. Hold a tiny piece of chicken near their nose, and let them follow your hand as you walk toward the box, then give them the treat once they stand inside it. Do not force them to stay there, just let them explore the box, and realize that nothing bad is going to happen while they are in that space. This lure technique is a unique way to rebuild trust if the cat had a scary experience, like being cornered by a dog while they were trying to go. By using simple English words like, good box, or, go potty, you are building a vocabulary that helps the cat understand exactly what you are asking of them. Over the course of our 15-minute training plan, you will see the cat becoming much more willing to approach the box on their own. The chicken acts as a bridge of communication that bypasses their fear and speaks directly to their natural desire for a good meal. Another great way to use the boiled chicken is to hide small pieces on a clean, scratching post, or a cat tree that is located near the litter box area. This encourages the cat to hang out in the general vicinity of the box and mark that area with their scent glands in their paws rather than with their urine. We want the bathroom zone to be a place of high activity and good feelings, so the cat feels a sense of ownership over that part of the room. When the cat feels like they own the space, they are much more likely to respect the rules of that space and use the box as intended. If you see your cat sniffing the box or scratching the litter, give them a piece of chicken immediately to mark that positive behavior in their brain. This timing is very important, because cats have a short window of association, so the treat must come the very second they do something good. Carl's method is all about making the right choice the easiest and most delicious choice for the cat to make every single day of the week. The third food tool we will use to help your cat stay calm and regular is a small amount of plain, non-fat Greek yogurt as a probiotic supplement. Probiotics are very important for cats because a healthy gut leads to a healthy brain and a much lower level of stress and anxiety. Often, a cat that is peeing outside the box has a rumbled stomach or digestive issues that make them feel uncomfortable and on edge. A single teaspoon of plain yogurt mixed into their food or offered on a finger can provide the good bacteria that keeps their whole body in balance. Make sure the yogurt has no artificial sweeteners like xylitol, which is toxic, and ensure it is completely plain with no fruit or honey added. Most cats enjoy the creamy texture and the slightly sour taste, and it acts as a soothing treat for their digestive tract and their mind. When a cat feels physically balanced from the inside out, they are much less likely to have behavioral outbursts that result in messes on your carpet or furniture. Using Greek yogurt also helps with the transition to different types of litter or new box locations because it keeps the cat's system stable during times of change. If you have to move the litter box to a quieter room, you can put a little bit of yogurt in a bowl near the new spot to draw the cat toward the area. This makes the new location feel blessed with a good snack, which reduces the cat's natural suspicion of changes in their environment. Cats are creatures of habit, and any change can trigger an accident, so we use the yogurt as a peace offering to keep them happy. You can also use the yogurt as a base to mix in other healthy things, like pureed pumpkin, if they are having trouble with their stools. This holistic approach ensures that the cat is not just trained, but is actually feeling their best, so they can make good choices on their own. Simple English and a calm attitude from you will complete the picture, as your cat looks to you for cues on how to react to the world around them. As you incorporate the yogurt into the daily routine, you will notice that your cat's overall demeanor becomes more relaxed and chilled during the day. This relaxation is the key to stopping territorial marking, which is when a cat pees on things to feel more secure in their space. A calm cat doesn't feel the need to spread their scent through urine, because they already feel safe and happy in their home environment. You can use the 15 minutes of our session today to observe your cat's body language after they have had their yogurt treat. Look for slow blinks, a relaxed tail, and a willingness to explore the house without sneaking into corners to hide or pee. These are all signs that your paw and order training is working, and that the combination of wet food, chicken, and yogurt is doing its job. We are building a foundation of health that makes the behavioral training much easier to stick to for the long term. It is a simple step, but it is one that many people overlook when they are trying to solve litter box problems. The next simple step in our journey is to ensure that you have enough litter boxes in the house, following the N+1 rule. This means if you have one cat, you should have 2 boxes, and if you have 2 cats, you should have 3 boxes located in different areas. This gives the cat options and ensures that, if one box feels full or scary, there is always another safe place for them to go. You should use a large, unscented litter that feels like soft sand, as many cats hate the smell of artificial perfumes, which can be overwhelming to their sensitive noses. Clean the boxes at least twice a day, every single day, so that the cat never has to step on a dirty spot to find a clean place to pee. A clean box is like a fresh hotel room for a cat, and they are much more likely to use it if it smells like nothing at all. If you find an accident outside the box, use an enzymatic cleaner, specifically made for pet urine, to break down the smell completely, so the cat isn't drawn back to that same spot. Consistency is the absolute key to success when you are retraining a cat to use their litter box after they have started peeing elsewhere. You must stick to the feeding schedule, the cleaning routine, and the reward system every single day, without fail for at least a month. Cats take a long time to build new habits, and an even longer time to forget old ones, so you must be more patient than you think is necessary. If you see a mistake, do not yell or rub their nose in it, as this will only make the cat more afraid of you, and more likely to hide their pee and even harder to reach places. Simply clean it up, think about why it happened, and try to make the right choice easier for them next time, with a piece of chicken. Your voice should always stay in that simple English, Carl style, calm that lets the cat know they are safe and loved even when they make a mess. This bond of trust is what ultimately solves the problem and brings peace back to your household for years to come. As we reach the end of our steps, take a deep breath and realize that you have all the tools you need to help your cat succeed. You have the wet food for hydration, the boiled chicken for positive reinforcement, and the Greek yogurt for gut health and anxiety relief. You know how to set up the boxes correctly, and how to communicate with your cat using simple English and a lot of heart. This unique approach from Paw and Order is designed to treat the whole cat, not just the symptom of the pee on the floor. I am so proud of you for taking the time to learn these steps, and for being the kind of owner who looks for solutions rather than giving up. Your cat is a lucky animal to have someone as dedicated as you are to their health and happiness in the home. Stick to the plan, stay consistent, and watch as your cat returns to their box, and your home returns to its clean and happy state. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope these tips help you and your cat live a much more comfortable life together. I am Carl, and I am always here to guide you through the ups and downs of pet ownership, with simple steps and a positive attitude. Remember that every small victory is worth celebrating, and every day is a new chance to build a better relationship with your feline friend. Go get that chicken boiling, check those litter boxes, and let's start making your home a place where everyone feels safe and clean. Your cat is ready to learn if you are ready to teach, so let's get started on this journey today and see the amazing results for yourself. Paw and Order is all about the love we share with our pets, and solving this litter box issue is one of the greatest acts of love you can show your cat. Have a wonderful day of training, and I will see you next time for more simple pet advice that really works.